Yeah, it's working. It's recording.
Awesome. All right, guys, welcome to our leaders call. I don't think this will be very long. There was just a few things I wanted to touch base with you about. First one was the script. I know many of you have had a chance to use it, so that's fantastic. Lots of great feedback on it, so I'm excited about that. Just wanted to touch base and see if there was anything in it that now that you've used it, you kind of went, or it was missing, or any suggestions or ideas? Anything?
The only thing was just keeping the PC stuff clear. Like, I'm not going into the whole 20% off, free gift, this and that. It confuses people, but it is amazing. I love it. It's so, I've never sold an ASVP pack at a party at Healthy Living, and I did. It was because we're sharing more of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was kind of my only thing, was just keeping that a little more simpler.
Okay. Sure.
Carmen Jarvis, do you want to share your experience at Jada's launch?
Yeah, like I'm the same with you, Krista. Like, I found it hard to get really people excited about the Healthy Living, and like literally that's just what people will buy. ASVPs on RE9s and Healthy Living now, and I think she sold like 9 of them at her launch party. It was crazy, but it's because it's that whole talking about it. It's awesome.
Good. Sorry, he has the TV on. Yeah, that's what people are saying for sure, that like they feel confident actually talking about it, like they know what to say about it. So yay. And I actually I don't know if Charlotte approved it yet. She hasn't made me an admin, but I just posted the Apple Watch post in the March 7th group, and there's 2 questions they have to answer to be like to get them. They have to do two parts of feedback, one this week and then one right at the end, in order to go into the draw for the watch. And one of the questions is, how did you hear about this? So who told you and how did you hear about it? Was it Facebook? Was it at a party? Was it like, from just talking to a consultant? Because I'm curious to find out how people are coming into the group, like what the main way is, so that we can work on all the other ways and really help our consultants introduce it successfully right across the board. So that's one of the questions. So if you have people in the group, you have consultants in the group, you want to draw their attention to it, because that email has to be in by Wednesday. So I don't think it's there yet, but it will be anyway. Anything else?
We had team training yesterday and asked for feedback on the script from people who'd been using it, and across the board, people just had positive things to say, the ones who have used it. So it was good to get like ask multiple people, and they found it easier. And there was some new people had just joined, and also we're enjoying it. So that's my only, I don't have anything else to change about it. It seems to be
good. Awesome.
And Chad,
go ahead.
And Chad did his launch on Saturday using the new script. Trissa, and so one of the girls that was at Trissa's party came to just support them, and she said this script was so much better. So funny how someone out there is listening to it, and she ended up she first bought the skincare or Healthy Living. Now she's buying the skincare after the script. I think she'll be a business builder soon. But anyways, the feedback from her as an outsider hearing it quite close together said this was way better script, way more information. So I just thought, wow, that's cool for a guest to say that.
Awesome. Thank you. That's great to hear. Really great to hear. Charlotte and I had a conversation when I was out there. We were talking about, how we could, using this script, just kind of work a really simple kind of facial option in, so that it's not the ultimate facial, which is like just overwhelming for new people. But if you actually wanted people to kind of have more of an experience, because I know there was, say for example, when that Guess the Chocolates post went around, people were offering more of a facial experience. And so we wanted to think, okay, well, how could we do it so that it's not like crazy? And so she actually tried something the other day where basically she just kind of express facial idea right in the RE9 section. Like she didn't change anything. She said the same stuff, but she kind of had them try it while she was saying those products. They washed their face at the sink, so there wasn't all the bowls and all that stuff. It kept it really simple. She did have the mirrors out, but there was no bowls and all the, you know, craziness. And she actually really liked it. She thought it, she's not here on here, I don't think, is she? Charlotte, are you here yet? She said she might be late. I don't think she's here. But anyway, I was hoping she'd give you her feedback on it, but she tried it just to see if it would work and if it was simple, and it did. So what I've asked her to do is just to take our script exactly as it is and just add in and make like, so make, it's almost like kind of an advanced version of it. And then we'll get rid of some of the other stuff off the other part of the website, and she'll just add in the extra little tools that you need, and she'll add in just a few more instructions about what you do to make it more of a put it on your face experience. And then that way we're not like using two completely different scripts. We're still using the same script, just giving people that option if they kind of want to offer more of that kind of pamper type experience. So anyway, I sent it to her today. All she has to do is edit it, so it shouldn't take very long to get that out as well. And again, not something we get our brand new consultants to do, but it would be kind of like a next step that they can try if they want to. And they don't have to. They don't have to use it at all. But if they're interested in offering that, or to PCs, you know, to their current PCs, going back and offering that experience, then they certainly could. So just a heads up that.
And that's what my 3 parties have been, Erin. I've had to do it around the script, and I've been doing the quick one with that.
Yeah.
Just because of we have some bad feedback. But because of wine and cheese thing, the wine thing, I've had to do the last 3 parties have all been doing that with the script. So just before the RE9 is when I do the scrub. But I was doing the bowls just because I find it keeps them sitting, and I have control if they're sitting. I find if I'm getting them up going to the sink, I lose control. So I had the bowls, but Charlotte and I talked about this too, because I said, yeah, I've had to do that in order to intrigue people, especially in our area. But what I've been doing is the bowls and then just the one face cloth, so do the scrub and then wash off with the RE9. So then you're only doing one step and then move the bowls. It's been slick. And then I do the RE9 just and the Genius real quick with them. And it's gone really well before the RE9, while you're sharing RE9. So it's worked. It's taken a little bit of some stuff to figure it out, but it's really slick.
Well, why don't you two talk? You've both been doing it. You can connect with her and just kind of work out and keep it really simple. Like with a new consultant and newer, not new, but a newer consultant in mind that you want just Michelle's on the wrong link here, I think, or something.
I will text with Char.
Someone text her. Just to keep it in mind that we're trying to keep it really simple, use the same script, and just add in kind of this little facial piece of it for people, so that they can offer that if they like, and make you right, because there is markets especially where that's a little more appealing. Some never use the facials, it wasn't their main thing. So, you know, Calgary economically right now is in a bit of a challenging place, so it's kind of nice to offering that experience just to get people out. So GTC I wanted to talk about for a few minutes. I got a GTC group up. I haven't actually put any. What I'll do is I'll get you guys to add all of the people who are attending GTC to a GTC Facebook group on your team. And I really want us to go through and confirm that we that everyone that's on your list, and you can go to team incentives under on your dashboard under me, team incentives, and then you can put in GTC 2016, and you can bring up the list of people that are attending on your team. And I really want it just in the next day or so, everybody to just confirm with everyone that is on those lists. I just confirmed with one of mine. She's like, oh my gosh, I forgot to cancel, right? Because I knew she wasn't coming. because it's sold out. So the more spaces we can open up for people who registered and then had no plans of attending, and I think they can still get some of their money back. I don't know how much right now, but I think they can actually still get some of it back if they get their cancellation done. So if you can go through your lists and just connect, and this way, like I said, we can free up spaces for other people, for everybody in general, because there will be a waitlist program that if you have people that still want to go, the potential is there. Just it's better anyway as we figure out gifts and lunches and all that stuff. If we know exactly who is got plane tickets booked and is actually going to be there, it makes it easier for everyone. And so there will be a team lunch. I'll get those details posted up in that GTC group as well. On Wednesday night after the VP Gala, there's going to be a night out with all of the VPs that are on our Road to Maui group. So we'll be going out for drinks and food. If you're in qualification for regional vice president as of April 1st, then you're invited as well. So I know there's a number of you that's your goal. So Carmen, can you make sure, I don't think Sonia's on here, so you can make sure she knows as well, because I know
you say Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, okay, turn it down, please. Wednesday night after the VP Gala, yeah.
Okay.
You know, we went out for dinner last year.
Right.
So this will be with a bigger group. So it'll be with all of the VPs. So that's Sonia's, Krista Bernard's, Tammy's, and Claire's.
Oh, nice.
VPs will all go out together. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So again, if you're in quality, please come. And Cabana Challenge, I'll get all the earners so far. I was waiting. Oh, shoot. Yeah, this is my fault. I just posted a new link. Sorry, Janine can't get in either.
No, we were all in a different one with Michelle Spray. Hallie kicked me out, and then I was like, oh, I was in the wrong one anyway.
I told her on this side your fizz top.
Oh yeah, you spilt my fizz top. She knows she sees you. Hallie said, Aaron's not there.
My fault. My fault. I just posted a new number. It's my fault. Oh, we just talked briefly about the script and just any feedback that you've had. So if there's any suggestions that you have about any changes that we need to make, just please let me know. Shar and Krista actually are gonna work on what am I trying to say? See, this is how foggy I am, you guys.
Facial script, a second
script. Yeah, second script, as we just adding into our regular script that we have now, just giving the opportunity when you're talking about the RE9 to make that put on your face experience. And Shar tried it the other day and it worked really well. Krista's done some experimenting with it as well. So they're gonna just put their brains together and just add some pieces in. So it'll be the same script, but they'll just be kind of a spa version. And then that way, when you wanna offer that, like for draws, for trade shows, for, you know, that kind of stuff, you actually have a legitimate like version. It's simple, it's easy. It's not a big complicated ultimate facial one. So thank you girls for that. That's wonderful. And then I just also was talking a little bit about GTC, that please make sure that all of the people that are registered on your list, so under me, team incentives, GTC 2016, and then you pick registered so you can actually sort it, that you have actually confirmed that they're all coming. And if they're not coming, get their registration canceled ASAP. I think they can still get money back at this point. Maybe it's 50% or something. But regardless, it frees up spaces for all the people who are on the waiting lists because it is sold out. So please make sure you confirm that. And then if you do have people that are canceling, let me know. Shoot me a message because I'm going to be confirming. Of course, we'll have a team lunch again, and then all the gifts and stuff. So it's nice to know an exact number, or else I have to, like, lots of the stuff I ship down anyway, but then I have to bring back the extra. So I prefer not to have 5 extra of something, right? If we know that those people aren't coming, that would be great. So just keep me in the loop anyone who is on the list currently but has no plans of attending GTC. Okay. And then the other thing I just mentioned is that right after the VP Gala on Wednesday night, we are going out for dinner for food and drinks with all of the people, all the national vice presidents that are involved in our Road to Maui calls on Monday mornings. So that's Claire, Sonia, Tammy, Krista Bernard. So all the VPs, all the RVP and MVPs will be going out. And if you're in qualification by the end of March for regional vice president, you are also invited, because I know there's a number of you that's your goal this month. So just want to throw that out there, that's something that's on the table for you as well. Sorry, girls, for the confusion on the Zoom. I threw up a new number instead of using, that's me. I was saying I have all my family sick. I haven't slept a full night, and I don't know. Well, when I was in Vancouver, I slept a full night, but then came home that night and Jake started throwing up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just foggy. It's my fault. Okay. And then you'll notice that I marched for the $500 cash. So it's going to be a combination of the 2 months. Some people already have ballots, and those people that earned it last month, I posted their names, they can earn it again this month. So they can double their odds. And obviously the odds are really good to earn it. So stress that with people. It's the 2,500 QV, 1 new 500 QV consultant, and 5 new 150 PCs is what they have to have in order to go into the draw for that. What's really cool is looking at the list of people, their businesses are all growing. So that link between the two is really, really solid. So it's just a way to really get people into the activity that they need to do. And then the Apple Watch I just mentioned as well. Charlotte, I think it's sitting there for you to approve. If you want to make me admin, that's probably easier.
Yeah, I'm just going to do that right now.
I can just keep adding stuff throughout the month. Thank you. So the Apple Watch stuff is up, and they need to email in about it. So if you've got people in there, make sure they know about it. It's Wednesday night deadline to get their first email in. There's just 2. So there's one at the beginning, and then there's one right at the end, and that they need to do both in order to actually get in the draw. And they're just simple questions. The first one is, how did you hear about it? Who told you about this program, and how did you hear about it? Like at a party, Facebook, from another consultant. And then what do you hope? Like, what are you hoping? I can't remember how I worded it, but what do you want from the program, basically? Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to talk about, and then if you have any other questions or anything, we can go there, is even though I wasn't on the call this morning, I'm part of all the conversation for Road to Maui. One of the things we were reminded about is those weekly closes, and really being on top of your goals so that you don't let them slide away till the end of the month, which happened to some people in February for sure. So just for you guys that are in this group, I'm going to offer a little carrot. So if you send me your goal for March, your QV and your sponsoring goal, has to be both for March, okay? And it must obviously have growth over February. And you must be stretching your goal. If you send me your goal for March, and on the 14th, you are halfway to that goal, then I will send you a little something, a little gift as a little incentive for just keeping yourself on track. So you send me your goal, to send it in text or a Facebook message, either one's fine. And if you're halfway there by the 14th, then you'll receive a gift. Okay. You're welcome to do that with anybody in your business. I'm going to do it in my central region on our call today, actually, where I'm going to do a similar type of a thing with them, for them to send me their goals, and if they're halfway, and then I'm actually going to do week 3 as well. So it'll be the 14th and the 21st, and just really try and help people stay on track. So you could do something similar, but for all of you, that's all open for you, but you have to send it to me today. Okay. Questions?
That's PQV,
no?
Erin?
Sorry?
PQV, is it? that goal?
No,
Or
not PQV. Your goal. It's going to be different for all of you. Some of you are shooting for region qual. Some of you are shooting for
okay.
you know, your bonus, your area bonus. Some of you you guys all different. So whatever your goal is for March.
Okay.
Both sponsoring. So it could be team, or maybe you're someone who's totally rebuilding your central district because you promoted everybody out of it and you need to bonus in your central district. Maybe it's that, but I want you to stretch. And if I think that you're off track on your goal, you know me, I'll tell you. I'll say, hey, well, what about this, right? So don't worry, it's a good conversation to have. So tell me what you're thinking and what you've set for a goal this month. And I was gonna like narrow down the parameters more, but I just looking at all of you and where you're coming from, you're all on completely different paths. So I'd rather it just be based on what is applicable to your business. And if you're halfway there, then that's what matters by the middle of March. Okay, cool. Any questions? No.
I do, but I'll send you a text with my goals and you can clarify.
Perfect. Absolutely. Anything else, guys? Anything that's come up for you or that you'd like to talk to these guys about or you need ideas on? Take your time.
I would like some help on something.
Sure.
So I loved Krista Bard's mention of her soft close today. Just exactly what you're saying. And I posted it on my region page because I had this conversation with a girl that I know can be an area qual, and she sent me her goals. She said 5,000. I'm like, well, I know you can go more. She says, yeah, but I just want this for now. And I said, okay, fine. I said, well, why don't we revisit it on the 10th and see where you are based on what you've done in the past. So I guess my question is, Erin, like, I know we've done the weekly goals, like where are you at per week? You know, the 2,500, 2,500, if you're trying to go for area qual. But how would you approach it? I have my team meeting tonight, so I really want to bring this up. If we treat, you know, every day like month end, can you imagine what we would do? But it's not reasonable. No one's going to. But if we did like a soft close idea or a weekly goal, just like you're doing with us, you know, like visiting at the 10th, or she gave 4 dates and I wrote them down, but I don't know, like I really think it's a good idea because we just focus on a monthly goal instead of breaking it down, which I'm trying to get more to break it down. Yeah. But what do you foresee? Like, how would you coach us forward on talking to our people about their goals? Like, I know.
I'm thinking like if like I wasn't on the call. I was in the conversation, like I said, with Krista, so I kind of know what she was talking about. But it doesn't really matter how you break it down. Just break it down because it's already the 7th. It makes sense. Like the 14th just kind of makes sense. Like, and even if you just kept it just to make it easy for people's head, like Monday night. Mondays tend to be a big Arbonne day for everyone anyway. The way we have everything set up. We have road to Maui for the RVPs in the morning. We have this call for all of us. We have our boost calls. And I mean, I have my region call. I know many of you have your region meetings tonight. So Mondays just tend to be a big Arbonne day. So to me, it kind of makes sense if we make Monday like it's close day, because we have kind of that excitement around the day anyway, because people are getting on stuff and, you know, focusing on stuff. And so the boost call is early, so they can, for most anyway, they can, you know, get off and get things finished and get that day closed as if it is month end. I don't know, that's kind of what I'm thinking is just kind of looking at Mondays. Mondays is close day. And if we could teach that, that would be amazing. You know, to be able to get people to really think like, where am I this Monday? You know, I want to have everything done by Monday to create that energy. And then you're not trying to remember dates and, you know, they're going to change every month where things fall. And I don't know. What do you guys think?
That's actually, like, Carmen and I were talking about that yesterday, because the amount of QV that comes in from my team on the last day of the month, like it's ridiculous. Like we did like, yeah, it's crazy. So like you just don't know then whether you're finishing bonuses, finishing like going into region qual. I'm like, it's so blind. Like I'm totally blind, like with that because of the amount of QV. So we were talking about that, and we actually thought Monday was the best day too, to kind of be a month end every week because it's something's got to change. So
and to me it's better than the weekend because people are, you know, their life is kind of, it's like Monday you kind of reset, right? Like, okay, where am I on Monday? And just making sure that you're on track for what you need to get done. And it is, like I said, we just kind of made it a big Arbonne day by default. So that's kind of what happened. There's all this stuff on Monday. So it's a great day to get people just be focused on getting those goals. And if this trickles down and then now you turn around and say to your business builders, okay, so what's your big goal? And then, you know, by next Monday, where are you going to be? And have them focused in on it, break it down. That'll really help, right? Like we're starting at a kind of almost a week late. So that for this month, but if you just said like, okay, so you want to be at 10,000, you know, and you're at, I don't know, 1,000 right now, then this is what we need to do over the next 3 weeks, right? Let's break it down. It's 3,000 a week. So you want to be at 4,000 by next Monday. Right? So they can just get focused on getting that smaller piece of it done instead of like overwhelmed by the 10,000 part. Yes?
I love it. I love just having a Monday because usually by the end of the weekend, they've had parties, they can enter it in and be excited.
Yeah, there's usually lots that kind of finishes up on a weekend, right? They finally connect with that person on Saturday, you know, because if they've been working all week, and I don't know, it just seems to me like a natural day for me that I'm getting orders in, right? So I don't know, that makes sense. Do you want to try it? Let's try it. Let's try it yourselves. You guys send them to me, and then the people in your business who are working and have goals, those are the ones you want to connect with so that they are, you know, they're focused on their goals for this next 7 days and they're on track, because that all plays, of course, into the bigger goals. Good question, Krista. Anything else about that? No. Okay, so I don't have anything else. I don't think. There was something. What was it? It went in and out of my head. My very foggy head. What was it? I don't know. It's gone. Oh, I know what it was. So I did the last few DAs I've done them with slides because Arbonne wanted me to do use the Mandarin slides in Vancouver. So I feel like by the time I did the Vancouver one, it was a good DA. I got where I wanted to go.
It was awesome.
Thanks. So what I'll do is I'm going to add that as a tool now. So I'll make sure those slides are in the order. I'll save it as a PDF in the order that I used, not the Mandarin, just the regular ones, and then post that script that I also use because I send that into Best anyway, so it's already in script form. And so then there's another tool. So we have the opportunity outline, which is more of a, sit down with someone. And then we have these, if you want to use it as a Zoom, right? Because you can screen share and share your slides, or you're doing a big presentation where it makes sense to put the slides up on the wall. You have something, you don't have to start over and go look at the slides and figure out, oh my gosh, what am I going to say for each one, right? Like it's all done. You can just start with that and then you can make it your own.
Oh, that's so good. Thank you. So I have so many girls like out of town who want to do it and they're trying to figure out what to say. So this is brilliant.
Yeah, I can see all your faces. You're hilarious. Everyone's nodding. Yes. That's funny. Like, oh, apparently this this was needed. And I felt the same way, guys. Like, I hadn't used slides in a while, and I knew I needed to just sit down and look at the new ones and then just put it together. Like, it just takes some time, and Arvon just forced my hand because you have to send it into BEST before you do it. So I had to actually sit down, write it out as a script, and get it done and get it in the right order. So it's done. Now it's done. So now we can get it out there, and everybody can use it. And lots of feedback actually on the last DA, that the practice one I did, that's why I did it. It was kind of practice for me, that they liked the slides. So they liked seeing the slides. So that's great. It gives people another option to use. So, and the slides are good. I again hadn't really dug into them in a while, and they were good. They're great. They've, it does add to the presentation for sure, if you want to do that. But I also did the same, interestingly, I did the exact same script in Nanaimo the night before, and I didn't use the slides. I just used the same script. So it still worked without having the slides on the wall. So there's something for you to know as well. If you find out that you all of a sudden don't have slides, or the technology end falls through, it works just to use the script too.
Is there any way you can let us know, or post it quick in our thing? Because we have a DA tonight, and I'd like to see if we could do it. Is there any way you could just post it in our group, just so I can look at it for tonight? Or
yeah, I could send you though I don't have the right other slides in order. It would be the Mandarin ones. But if you want to use those, I mean, they have English and Mandarin on them.
Yeah,
they have both. Yeah. But I don't have, like, I just have to go through the other.
I'll wait then. I'll wait.
Put them in order.
Because I know.
I'll wait. You don't want to rush it either.
No, but Carly is a Zoom DA on Thursday, so I'd love to give it to her, and especially having the notes, because what I'm getting them to do is listen to the opportunity and tag back and forth to go to the slides, and it's been a little confusing for them. Or listen to one of ours and write notes. So this will be just so awesome for out of town people, or getting our DAs DMs to do a Zoom, because they have the notes. This is really good.
Okay, I'll get that up there as soon as I can, since I have a few minutes to put those slides in the right order. All right, guys. Well, sorry for the confusion at the beginning. That was my fault. My brain is not working properly this morning. Thank you, Carmen, for recording. And if you can post whenever you have an opportunity, remember to send me your goals. This is just for you guys, so send them to me, and let's get this. Let's go into GTC. I'm ready to blow the top off this thing. Like, you guys don't know what's coming at GTC. It's like a kind of crazy, a whole different, like, there's nothing I can say. Like, I think all of our jaws went to the floor when they announced it. Like, we weren't, not one single person expected it at all. Like, not even one bit. So we want to,
now I'm really curious.
Yeah,
like,
I watched the video too. I saw the teaser video, and that was
said nothing.
Yeah, I was like, "What are they doing in there?" Yeah,
video. Eyes.
I was like, "Is it cleaning products? What is this?" Like, I don't understand.
What did you say? Cleaning products?
Cleaning products.
That's what
not cleaning products. We are not. I'll say that to you right now.
Thank you, because I was like, please don't turn into like, I don't want to be Norwex or something here. Yeah. No. Okay. Good.
No, it's still in our space. It's still what we do, but it's very out of the box. Very out of the box. Was not expecting it. None of us were expecting it at all. At all. I didn't talk to one person who said, because usually after it's like, oh yeah, I thought we'd be going that, or I thought, yeah, I was kind of expecting that. No one said that afterwards. Not one person.
So. I really want to know.
I know.
It's just bizarre. The teaser thing is bizarre.
I know. And it's like under penalty of death, I swear.
Okay, so where is the teaser thing? Why haven't I seen it? Where would I find it?
I don't know where I saw it.
I had it. It's on my page, so go. I got it off as someone's. It's Arvon posted it.
Okay.
Yeah, Arvon. It's probably Arvon posted it, so it's on their Facebook, I would think.
Oh, okay. I see it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it shortly.
I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff too, like beyond what I'm talking about.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
bunch of other stuff as well. It's not like there's just one thing. There's a number of other things, but there's one particular that's really, really outside the box. Like really. So.
And I love this for like you're creating so much hype. It's exciting. I'm excited that I want to have those new product launch parties. Getting back, like, so you guys, I don't know what it is, but like something like we could really create that energy with our team around it. Like book solid and get in for my special launch or whatever, right? Like I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The other thing too, Erin, I don't know if this is good to say, but I've had a few new consultants want to go and buy a bunch of the eyeshadow. So I have just nicely said, I don't know what's new, but let's wait till GTC. Just because I don't want, like I had 2 phone me up and said, I'm going to stock up. And I'm like, do you know what? Let's just wait. Because when they did this a couple years ago, we got new makeup. So let's hold off on the eyeshadow. I just like that kind of verbiage because I don't know. I'm assuming when they did this last time, they put a bunch of stuff on sale, but it's something too to kind of consider with new consultants. You don't want them ticked with you.
Yeah. I think it's fair to say, like, you know, we're just right before a new conference with a new catalog and new product launch. So if something's going on sale, if there's products that you enjoy, absolutely buy them. Like if you're going to be so sad that something's gone, please, you know, get it. But I don't know that we want to encourage stocking up. With clients, like I would definitely be reaching out to any clients that use any of those products and because if they like them, they're still going to like them. And then if there is new stuff, the next time they order, they can order something out of the new part. But I think as far as a consultant stocking up or building their makeup kit right now, I wouldn't encourage that. If that's not that's one of the other things.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
That's one of the other things. I feel like I can kind of generally talk about this, but I don't think we want to encourage people to stock up. I think we want to encourage people to hit their clients that use that stuff. If they have favorites, buy them. It's a great price. And then they can go forward from there with whatever's new at GTC. Okay.
And the new stuff is always better anyways.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the thing. You know, you don't want a brand new consultant. We don't want to put a brand new consultant in a position where they've just bought all this stuff and then 3 weeks later go to a there is, complete changeover. So especially because the makeup is something that most of our consultants don't buy right off the get-go. They start adding to it. So yeah, I think that's fair to say, that this is historically, this is what's happened. Pre-GTC, stuff that might be changing does go on sale. So keep that in mind when you're ordering. And that's all I can say, or they'll hunt me down and kill me. Seriously. Like this time we were like, seriously, we got the we've signed confidentiality stuff anyway, but it's very serious. Very serious this time. So
want to know.
Yes, very serious, very exciting. It's going to be great. It's going to open up a whole new thing for us. So yeah, really.
How many days till Vegas?
Not very many. Hey? Like just over a month, right?
My gosh.
5 weeks? Not quite. Yeah.
It's be here before we know it.
I know. It's gonna be good. All right, guys. I think that's it. Unless there's anything else from you. No. Awesome. Can't wait to see all of you very soon.
Thanks,
Wash
Erin.
your hands right now out in the general public. Just learn from my weekly experience. Wash your hands lots because there's lots of nasties out there. I don't want any of you to experience that. Horrible. So
yeah, hang in there.
Pray for me that I don't end up there either. So
I am.
take care, guys.
Take care.
We'll see you on the calls tonight. Take care. Bye.
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 Bye.